Property is always a hot topic in Ireland, but never more so than when there's an Allsop's auction on, and when that auction concerns properties that are up for sale here in Waterford. There's two in particular we're going to look at now: the Ocean Hotel in Dunmore East, which has sold, and also a former barber shop in Kilmacthomas. And then we might take a look at other properties around the country as well, all in the company of Carol Tallon, who's from Buyers Broker Limited, and she joins us now on the line. Carol, welcome to the programme.
Thank you, Ian.
Now, Carol, I understand that you're going to be bidding on an auction on a property yourself in a few moments' time, so we won't keep you too long.
In about 3 minutes. So I'm sorry, I'm going to fly through these very quickly, but
no
just
problem.
to let your listeners know that actually this has really been a bumper auction nationwide. It's been the biggest of the multi-lot auctions that we've seen so far, with 127 lots, and there is continuing demand for these properties.
Yeah.
So the Ocean Hotel in Dunmore East that you just mentioned there, that was really conservatively priced at 290, and it struggled to make the reserve price, and then sold for the reserve price at 290. Now, selling for the reserve price is quite unusual at one of these auctions. Prices tend to be exceeded by about 30%, so it's a surprising result. I would have predicted that to go a little higher.
So somebody got a bargain there, that's for sure.
Somebody absolutely got a bargain, particularly if they're going to work it as a going concern. It's a fantastic investment when you bear in mind that on the same site, 5 years ago, you wouldn't have bought a 3-bed semi for that price.
It's so true. It's so true. The location is wonderful. So good luck to whoever got that. The former barber shop then in Kilmacthomas, that had a reserve of 15,000 on it.
And shockingly low. Now this property actually, doubled its reserve price, and under the hammer it actually achieved 31,000. But you have to look and say that's very, very low for a commercial building. So unfortunately today isn't a successful day for the Waterford market. To be fair, it's not a true test. I know properties in Waterford City are starting to recover slowly, but there's still a huge gap between what sellers are trying to achieve and what buyers know they must pay.
Indeed.
So there's still a period of I suppose becoming more realistic about the market that sellers really need to come to. But certainly, look, we don't generally see a lot of Waterford properties being sold like this, because these tend to be receiver properties.
Indeed. One final question to you, Carol, because I know you're going to run now in a minute, but there's actually there's a property has been flipped in the last 3 months that was sold in Allsop's auction 3 months ago, came up again today. This was one in Dublin 4, I believe, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, Haddington Road in Ballsbridge. And actually this is a really exciting property, because somebody spotted an opportunity, bought this property for 550,000 just 3 months ago. So they decided that they would probably make a profit on it, brought it back to the auction at 590, so they would have made a 40,000 profit, which is nice for 3 months' work.
Indeed.
But in fact, it actually exceeded the reserve price there and went for 685, so 135,000 profit for 3 months' work. So
money makes money.
Isn't it amazing, though? We wouldn't have expected to see that in the market so far, but it just shows that for good buys out there, it really is a good time if you know what you're doing.
Indeed, there are buyers out there. Carol, look, I'll let you back to buy your own property. What are you going to bid on?
It's actually an apartment in Dublin 4, and it's for an Irish guy living overseas, and he's really planning to return home. He had to emigrate. He's doing his time overseas, and he's planning to return home and live in it. So I'm really hoping that we get the property, and I'm hoping that you'll bring me good luck with this, Ian.
Well, good luck on it. We're wishing you all the best from Waterford on that. Carol, thanks a million for taking the call from us, and I will talk to you again soon. Carol Tallon there from Buyers Broker Limited. That's what she does. She bids for people at auctions. So a nice job, I'd say, a lot of the time, when you actually do get the properties. Okay.